In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to take beautiful professional product shots at home using your phone. Because it really is all you need with a little help of AI. Because let's be honest, great pictures equal more sales. If you're selling for an online store, your customers cannot just see and touch your product. So you really need good pictures. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how I take product shots of 3 very different items: a teapot, a small piece of jewelry, and a clothing item, and give you all the tips and tricks that you need to recreate that yourself. And also, I'm gonna share some of my trusted editing hacks, because a lot of the time, the right editing can really do wonders to a picture. Welcome to my studio, aka kitchen. We're gonna shoot right here. The first thing you want to do is find a place in your home with a lot of natural light. As a rule, it's best if natural light is coming from one direction because it's easier to manage it then. The light is coming from here, that's why I chose the kitchen. And also, if you have any artificial light, a lamp on, just turn it off. It's best to just have one source of light, because different light usually has different light temperatures, so it can decrease or change the colors of your picture. Number 2, clean your lens and also clean your product. So this is the product that I'm gonna shoot today. This beautiful vintage, it's kind of vintage by now. We bought it like 10 years ago, my mom and I, in China. Number 3, get a tripod if you can. I just have this little tripod. It costs literally 15 bucks. A tripod does make things easier because our hands shake a little bit naturally. By putting your phone on a tripod, the quality will be better. But if you don't have a tripod, you can either just support your hand on something and try to make it as steady as possible. Number 4, write a list of product shots that you think you will need. So, in case of this teapot, I want to have a shot from each angle, which means 4 sides. I also want a bird's eye view, and then I want a couple of shots of details. The more organized you are, the better. That's how it always is, right? Number 5, before you start taking pictures of your product, ask yourself these 3 questions. Is my shot even? You can turn on grid on your phone to help you to see if the shot is even. Is the focus on the product? Just tap on the screen. A lot of phones actually offer set and lock focus, which means that the focus will stay on your product forever. And is the shot overexposed or underexposed? So you can tap on the screen and slide down and up to adjust the exposure. And that is pretty much it. It is finally time to shoot. Let's get that party started.
As a rule, I would advise you to take as many pictures as possible from each angle, because you can always delete them later, especially if you're shooting for the first time. And I promise, once you figure out what looks good and what you like, it will get easier.
I've got my shots. Here is where AI comes to play. AI solves one of the biggest issues with product photography: space. You no longer need good, dedicated studio space to get professional looking product shots. Okay, let me show you what I mean. What I will do is that I will use Photoroom, which removes the background, and then I will add AI generated background. And Photoroom gives you option to either look up your own keywords. So let's say if I want nice white marble countertop, or I want my teapot to be on a vintage rustic table, whatever background you think will fit the vibe of your product, you can generate that with AI. And back in my kitchen studio to shoot the product number 2. It's so tiny that you can't even see it, but it's this beautiful ring. It's so small that I'm just gonna shoot it from my hand. Remember to always clean the lens. You would think that this background would be okay to shoot, but it really is not. I cleaned it before filming this video, and it's still it gives all kinds of reflections. I can see every single little piece of dust. Okay, I know I told you that you shouldn't zoom if it's not necessary, but in case of shooting such a small object, it it really is necessary. So I'm gonna zoom a little. I don't think it's gonna decrease the quality that much. Oh, if I zoom a lot, it definitely does. So here are my final results. Let me know, what do you think? And now it's time for editing. When it comes to editing pictures for online store, for your e-commerce store, I wouldn't edit them too much because of course you want them to be as realistic as possible. When it comes to social media, you can be a bit more creative, but in general, when it comes to editing, the three things that I would keep in mind is brightness and contrast. Try to adjust it to make your product pop a little bit. White balance, correct any color cast for accurate colors. And finally, sharpness. It enhances details and makes your picture a bit more clear. And the last thing I'm gonna shoot today is this jacket, a very cool jacket that I got in Vietnam. You definitely did not need that piece of information, but you got it anyways. The reason why I really wanted to show you this is because I'm gonna use a very cool technique called a ghost mannequin technique. Instead of just like putting it on the floor and taking a picture, I'll take a picture like this now and show you what it looks like. It doesn't look very good, right? No, I mean, you cannot see the fabric. You cannot see what it would actually look like on a human. But at the same time, you maybe not necessarily want to take a picture of yourself. You're not a model. You don't feel comfortable putting yourself out there on the internet. There is a solution and it's called ghost mannequin technique. What it basically means is that I'm gonna shoot this jacket wearing it on myself, and then I will use Photoroom to remove the background and remove myself also. So let's do it and I'll show you results in a second.
Make sure your clothes are not wrinkled or covered by any hair. So open Photoroom, choose remove background, and then tap on cutout and brush with your finger over your face and hands. Photoroom will remove everything for you. And here you go. This is the final result. Clothes that look like they're worn by a ghost, hence the name ghost mannequin.
This looks so much better than a sad floor picture, right? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you found this video helpful, and let me know if you have any comments, if you have any questions, or maybe if you have any suggestions or tips yourself when it comes to product photography. I would love to see them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.